What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. It's STEVEE the Black. I'm back. Give me 1 second. Push down here like that. It's not gonna work. Whatever. I've been doing a lot of thinking since yesterday. Trying to wrap my head around what I saw. Right. The Philadelphia Eagles 2021 season has come to an end. They ended the season 9-8, made it to the playoffs, surpassed everyone's expectations of, them having the worst coach or having a bad quarterback or whatever. They overcame all those obstacles and became second in the division and made it to the NFL playoffs, which is no small feat, right? So, why am I so disappointed? I'm disappointed because what I saw yesterday was so disheartening, so disappointing, so just unbearable, unwatchable. It did not leave me feeling optimistic about the future because yesterday, while I never said the Philadelphia Eagles were going to go into Tampa Bay and beat the Bucs and Tom Brady, I felt that they had a chance. I felt that they had a chance, and I felt like they could shock the NFL world. Like, if the Eagles went down to Tampa Bay and beat them, would you be shocked? You'd be like, huh. Yeah, you'd be shocked, but you'd be like, hey, they fought their way back, right? The story of the Eagles being underdogs, everything that happened in Super Bowl 52 that season, the 2018 season, the 2019 season of the Eagles, when you think they're down and out, they come back and they surprise you, right? So would you have really been shocked if the Philadelphia Eagles won? Nah, I don't think you would have been. Everything that could go wrong yesterday went wrong. They couldn't run the ball, or rather, they didn't really try to. They just went back to, all right, Jalen, do what you have to do. They put the ball back in Jalen's hands, which is what the Bucs wanted. But as I said in my video last week or early in the week, you can run all you want, but in the playoffs, eventually it's going to come down to, can you make the throws that you need to make? And I thought Troy Aikman said it best yesterday, that there were some easy throws and easy completions, but Jalen Hurts just was not hitting them. He just wasn't seeing them. I mean, to have Devontae Smith, your best wide receiver on the team, go about a half a game without even getting a target is so ridiculous. Like, Dallas Goedert is that dude. He is. But you know what? I will say, pass catcher wise, yes, Dallas Goedert is the best on the team. Because Devontae is, still youth. But eventually, Devontae is going to overtake him, right? What I saw yesterday was nobody showed up. The defense and Gannon did not show up. The offense and the offensive line, which was supposed to be our strength, they got bullied yesterday. They got bullied. Jason Kelsey, Landon Dickerson, Lane Johnson, Mailata got bullied yesterday. And I'm just like, this is embarrassing. People kept bringing up the fact the Eagles did not beat a playoff team this year, which they did not. Every single time the Eagles faced a top 15 quarterback, they did not win. Whether if it was Dak, whether if it was Tom, whether if it was Patrick Mahomes, whether it was Derek Carr, whether it was Justin Herbert, they did not beat them. They didn't. That's the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is that when Slay was covering Mike Evans, yeah, I think he was like 3 for 4 for 30 yards, but he had a pass breakup. He was shutting down. But you know what they said? Let's move Evans around the field, because I kept seeing, why is Maddox on Evans? Why is McLeod on Evans? This makes no sense. Where is Slay? Where's Slay? Jonathan Gannon, he needs to go. I'm done with him. I've been done with him. Everyone kept saying, oh, the Eagles got to steal. I don't know how he's getting head coaching candidates right now. But hey, whoever wants him, take him. Because I don't want him. Because the same excuse I heard for Jim Schwartz, I'm hearing for him. Oh, he doesn't have the right players. And part of that probably is true. But you are who you are, who you are. When you do the same thing over and over again, when you do the same thing over and over again, it just tells us who you are. That they're passive, that they're just not aggressive, that they're just not good. Where was Jordan Howard yesterday? I understand Miles Sanders is the best running back on the team, but I'm going to be honest. When Jordan Howard's in the mix, nobody can stop the Philadelphia Eagles running game. Nobody. They went right back. These past couple weeks, they would run and they would get 11, 12, 13 yards, and then they would go back to throwing 3 times in a row. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you making it more difficult for yourself? I just didn't understand. Nick Sirianni is a smart man. He's not stupid. So why he reverted back, I have no clue. I'm not going to sit here and say that the soul of the blame was on Jalen Hurts. But as I said before, when you get to the playoffs, you have to be able to make the throws you need to make. And he couldn't do it. At the end of the day, no matter how much he improves, Jalen Hurts is first, more than anything, a running quarterback. Michael Vick, Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton, these are guys who are running quarterbacks. There is a reason we don't have many, if we do at all, we don't have many running quarterback Super Bowl champions, because their first instinct more than anything is to not throw, is to let me just rely on my athleticism. That will get you through middle school. That will get you through high school. That will get you through college. But when you get to the NFL, you have to be able to throw the ball. Not saying Jalen Hurts didn't have a good year, because he did. Honestly, he improved. He had a good year. 16 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. But as much as he improved, as the saying goes, as much as things change, there are those that stay the same. I think I'm saying that right. No matter how much he changes, no matter how much he improves, at the end of the day, in his core being, he is who he is. And I truly, truly do like Jalen Hurts. I do. But he's just never going to be that guy. I'm sorry. And so now the question comes up. What do you do? I said it in the analogy in my last video that Tim Tebow brought a dead Denver Broncos team back from the brink, took them to the playoffs, won a playoff game, and then they lost to the Patriots in the next round in the divisional round. Right? And so you think, oh, we can capitalize on this. We can improve him. But they said, whoa, who's available? Peyton Manning? Let's go get that guy. And they got him. 2 Super Bowl trips, 1 Super Bowl championship, and the rest is history. I've been going back and forth with Addy since the first Giants game. What do you do? Do you build? Because the Eagles are in an unprecedented predicament right now. Do you use those draft picks to better the team? So that way, when you are ready to compete, you can. Or do you trade for a guy who you know if you plug him in, the Eagles are an instant contender. Nobody thought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were contenders. Sorry. No one thought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were contenders. Then they plugged in the GOAT, albeit the GOAT, but they plugged in Tom Brady, and instantly they're Super Bowl champions. Instantly, they're on the path right now to repeat. All because of one guy. And when I posted my video a couple months ago about whether or not the Eagles should go get Russell Wilson, I said he is the type of player that you plug him in, now everyone has to step up their game just to match his. Because that's just the type of expectation you get from that type of player. If you have a Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant or a LeBron or a Steph or a KD or a Tom or Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, when you have that type of guy on your team, he expects you to raise your level and be like, all right, he's playing at his absolute best. He's giving it 110%. I need to give it 110%. Case in point, when the Eagles plugged in Nick Foles when Carson Wentz got hurt, everyone knew Carson Wentz or Nick Foles was not on the same level as Carson Wentz. So you know what they said? We got to step our game up. We got to step our game up because we know, because we got to quote unquote cover him, but he was that type of leader. Right? He's that type of leader. And that's what Jalen Hurts is. Jalen Hurts is a leader, yes. And that is the thing I like about him most. But he's just not the guy. And so a thing that I heard, and I totally agree with, is this. Unless you go get Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, or Deshaun Watson, you keep Jalen Hurts. And I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Unless you're getting one of those 3 guys, keep Jalen Hurts. Keep him. Another thing I heard is more often than not, the best quarterback in the division will always win the division. Jalen Hurts, do you see a way, a potential way, that he can be better than Dak Prescott? I don't know that answer. I really don't know. But I know Aaron Rodgers is better than him. But I know Deshaun Watson is just as good as him, at least, if not a little bit better. I know Russell Wilson is better than him. So, barring injury, the best quarterback in the division always wins the division. And I don't know, no matter how much he improves, will he have a better arm than Dak Prescott? No, he won't. He's more athletic than Dak, but teams know, well, all I got to do is stop the run, and then Jalen Hurts can't beat me. Even if he improves, again, he's just going to revert back to what he knows and what he does. And what he knows and what he does is run. If all else fails, I'm going to bail myself out by running, which has won us plenty of games this year. Don't get me wrong. That's first thing that comes to mind, the Saints game. The Saints were storming back. Oh, man, the Eagles are going to stop. The Eagles are going to blow this game. Jalen Hurts says, nah, I got this. Runs to the end zone, game over. But it's that same mentality. We know that will cost you games. It cost us yesterday. I don't even care that. Well, let me take that back. I do care. I laughed. It made me feel better that the Dallas Cowboys were one and done in the playoffs just like us, right? Talking all that smack and junk about, oh, we dropped 50 on your backups. We ready. Only to put up 17 points and lose to Jimmy G. You didn't lose to the GOAT. You lost to Jimmy G. Okay? Like, as great as that was, that I don't care what Dallas is doing. As long as they don't win the Super Bowl, I don't care what they're doing. I care about what we're doing. Addy says we need to build up the team so that way they're ready to compete. I'd rather be a team that contends for years on end. And typically you would say that's a smart move, right? That you want to be able to compete year in and year out. But from 01 to 08, the Eagles were competing with the 5 NFC Championship games, 1 Super Bowl, nothing to show for it. Aaron Rodgers, 1 Super Bowl, dominant for years and years and years, 1 Super Bowl. Drew Brees, dominant year for years and years, 1 Super Bowl. Russell Wilson, spectacular, 1 Super Bowl. Phillip Rivers, another great quarterback, Hall of Fame, 0 Super Bowls. Peyton Manning, greatest regular season quarterback of all time, 2 Super Bowls. Brett Favre, another great quarterback, 1 Super Bowl. Like, I understand that the team has holes. I understand that the team needs to be upgraded and fixed. Don't get me wrong. But the Eagles have a history, man, of even when they're great, they don't show anything. They choke. 01 to 04, they were the best. Didn't do anything. 2010 to 2013 had a good Michael Vick, not the same from Atlanta, but a still good enough Michael Vick, a Deshaun Jackson, a Jeremy Maclin, a Brent Selleck, Shady McCoy, and they only went to two playoffs twice, won the division twice, went to the playoffs twice, 0 playoff wins. So let's not act like, oh, if we build the team up the right way, we'll be able to compete for years. I don't care about that. Let me ask you something. All the Eagles fans who grew up and watched those early 2000 Eagles, I bet you would have killed for a Super Bowl. You knew you were going to reach the NFC Championship game. It was a matter of, can you break that barrier down and get to the next step? I bet you right now those Saints fans would do anything for a Super Bowl right now. I bet you those Packers fans would do anything for a Super Bowl right now. How do you go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers and have years and years and years of great success and have two Super Bowls out of the both of them? That is crazy, right? But then you look at some of the situations like the Giants, right? Where the Giants won two Super Bowls in about a span of 4 years, right? And other than that span of 4 years, where they won those two Super Bowls, they've been utter trash. And again, I understand that logic. Like, I don't want to be trash, right? When I saw Tampa Bay spanking us yesterday, I got flashbacks of 2015, 2016, of last year, of 2011, of 2012, of just the Eagles being average or worse. I'm just like, I hate this feeling. The reason why I want a Super Bowl so bad, I remember when we beat Atlanta and we were going to the NFC Championship game. And I remember I texted Addy after we won the game and I said, dude, can you believe we're one game away from the Super Bowl? Can you believe this? This is an incredible feeling. This is so amazing. We're one game away from the Super Bowl. I remember the following week, we're thrashing Minnesota and we're celebrating because my mind is blown. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the big game. Year after year after year, I'm watching the Eagles suck. I'm watching different teams get to the Super Bowl, and I'm just sitting here wondering when it's going to be the Eagles' time. And then we finally get there. And the whole week, I'm excited. The day of the game, I'm excited and nervous. But I'm like, I know my team can do it. And then they go out on the field, and they win it. And they win it. I didn't cry, but I know a lot of Eagles fans did. And I'm just sitting here and I'm going, this is the most incredible feeling of my life. I got to finally see my team win the Super Bowl. That day, February 4th, 2018, was the greatest day of my life. I saw something I thought I'd never see. And now I want it again. And I don't know if Jalen Hurts is the guy that can take us there. Again, I'm all for if there's not an obvious upgrade. If you don't get that dude, then Jalen Hurts is the way to go. And as long as we have Jalen Hurts, no matter how much he's improved, we're always going to be middle of the pack. We're never going to be good enough to get the number 1 seed, but we'll never be bad enough to get a top 5 pick. We'll always be in the middle because he's not good enough to be great, but he's not bad enough to be terrible. We're just in the middle. And as long as we're in the middle, we can never truly improve, right? Ladies and gentlemen, the Philadelphia Eagles left a bad taste in my mouth. They left a bad taste in my mouth. They didn't give me anything to hang my head on. They didn't give me anything that says, you know what? Man. Oh, man. Beautiful season. Exceeded expectations. Made the playoffs. We got a bright future ahead of us. I don't know that. And even if we do build it up the right way, how do we know? Because they're the Philadelphia Eagles. More often than not, they're going to screw it up before they do the right thing. Yeah, I know. Drew Brees, it was great for many years, but they had a trash team, so they never went anywhere. And then when Drew Brees finally got that team, they still didn't do it. Aaron Rodgers was the same way. Russell Wilson the same way. They're carrying the team, putting up stats, dragging their teams to the playoffs. But when they got there, the better teams beat them. The better teams beat them. Because they didn't have the players. And even when they got the team, Aaron Rodgers choked last year. Drew Brees was done. Russell Wilson just falls off the map for whatever reason. I get it. I get it. I don't know what the right answer is. I don't. What do you guys think? Should the Eagles go and get that dude? Should they go and get that guy, the Deshaun Watson, a Russell Wilson, an Aaron Rodgers? Look, I understand, but at the end of the day, I want to win games. I want a chance to win the Super Bowl. I don't just want to be good enough to where I can potentially see us win, but then we never get there. That was the Eagles from 01 to 04, from 01 to 08. 5 NFC championship games. And out of the 5 times they went to the NFC championship game, they only went once. Once. Aaron Rodgers has been in the NFC championship game probably about the same amount as Donovan McNabb, 5. And guess what? Unlike Donovan, he capitalized on his opportunity. He got the Super Bowl. But I bet you he'd do anything right now to get another one. And he's going to try as hard as he can to get that second one this year. But if he doesn't, how do you think those Packers fans, how you going to feel if he doesn't get it done again? If the Packers lose again, how you going to feel? How you going to feel? You're going to feel like, man, we had Aaron Rodgers, we had Brett Favre, we had these good teams, but 2 Super Bowls out of a span of like 20 years. 2 Super Bowls. 2. Drew Brees from like 2006. 1 Super Bowl. I'm not a very patient person, I'm done. I'm done. I knew this was going to be long, but I'm not a very patient person. And neither is the people in the NFL. Like, you need to show me something that why we need to keep you. Jalen Hurts has shown potential, but I don't know, man. I don't know. If you can't go get that obvious guy, obviously you keep Jalen Hurts. You keep him because there's no clear and obvious answer. I'm not trading him for Kirk Cousins or any other average quarterback. I'm not doing it. The only difference is between the Tom Brady situation and us is Tom Brady was free to go. Those guys are all in contracts. Like, we got to trade for them. Otherwise, if they were free, man. But I don't think the Eagles are as far off as Addy thinks, as I think. I think they are a few pieces away from truly competing. And again, while I understand his point of, being in contention every year, that gets old, man. That gets old. I'm telling you. There's some Packers fans that are like, man, I love to be in contention. I love Aaron Rodgers, but I want to win. Saints fans, I want to win. Like, I don't want to just be, oh, yeah, they're a top 2 seed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have a chance, but I want to win. Eventually, Eagles fans were like, all right, cool. We know we're going to get the NFC Championship game, but the question is, are we going to get that Super Bowl? So that's pretty much it, man. I'm done. It'll take me a minute to really get over this because we weren't supposed to be here, so you should be grateful that you got here in the first place. Man, whatever. Okay, fine. Man, you should be happy the Dallas Cowboys lost, man. Okay, fine, whatever. Tampa Bay beat us, spanked us, whatever you want to say. Oh, okay, man. Whatever you say. whatever you say. Anyway, I'm sorry. This video's been 30 minutes. I knew it was gonna be long because I was gonna rant, but I didn't mean for it to be 30 minutes. I'm sorry about that. I apologize about that, but this is what I've been feeling for these past 24 hours, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right move is to make. You know, do you go all in and try to win the Super Bowl, or do you take your time? But knowing the Eagles, even if they take their time, it's no guarantee. Even if they go get the guy, it's no guarantee, right? But anyway, next video, I've been slipping, but it will be the Sixers recap. It's been another 10 games, probably 10 games plus. So I will be doing that next. And I'm going to be doing a WWE video this week because I have not done one since last year. I think Extreme Rules. So it's been a minute. So I'm definitely doing that this week. So look forward to those two things. I'm also going to be covering the divisional game, the championship game, and the Super Bowl. I know I missed the wild card. My bad. But I'm doing the other games. So that's pretty much it. Please remember to like this video. Hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. Spread the word. Trying to make this my full-time thing. Full-time job, you know. Don't like working at Sam's Club. Just I'm over it. So help a brother out. Greatly would appreciate it. Yeah, so, and that's pretty much it. So if you're not down with that, just got 2 words for you. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.